What up? Welcome to my channel, y'all. This is You Too Can Be Great. Hold on, I have to adjust. I switched venues because my baby sleep and I can't interrupt his sleep because he got to work tomorrow. He got school, so I'm here switching scenes, and I know you'll be all right because I'm still cute no matter where I am, okay? Now, before I start, this is Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 13, episode 4 review, from one surprise to another. I want to go ahead and issue a disclaimer to Bravo. I think it's unfair that you have hyped up this series or this season, Real Housewives with ATL, telling us that there's going to be some kind of scandal with Porsha and Tammy sleeping with some stripper or something at the bachelorette party. You made it seem like this season was going to be as lit as Snakegate season. And we're on episode 4. First of all, the introduction was a hot ass mess. Episode 4 is even more boring as it goes along. I'm kind of pissed because if this continues to episode 8, I am done. I'm sick of watching this shit. I want you guys to give me a refund on my money. Not because I watched the show for free. Give me a refund for wasting 45 minutes of my life watching this boring ass episode. And some of y'all might say, oh my gosh, you chose to watch the show. I damn sure chose to watch the show, and I still want a refund. Stop living in the past, okay? I deserve a refund for wasting 45 minutes of my life watching this show that you hyped up, and now I feel like I was bamboozled, okay? So it's not fair. Now let's get into this review. Before I start, Drew Sidora had gone on Twitter, side T, and she wrote this to Kenya. She said, you need to take a deep look into yourself if no one wants to come to an engagement party hosted by you, #RHOA. Then she said, Kenya makes all this fuss about being the first Black Miss USA, but is quick to put another Black woman down and fake support at Porsha for real in her Black Lives Matter movement, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now I'm going to explain to you why she did that post as my review goes on. So we're going to start. The episode starts off with some tight-ass argument between Cynthia, Kenya, and Cynthia's sister. I guess we had this whole 10-10-20. 10-10-20. I want my wedding to be on 10-10-20. To me, I'm not gonna front for Cynthia. Cynthia did not want to marry, was it Peter? She did not want to marry Peter. She thought she was in love with Peter, and they were broke during their wedding celebration. And she had a lot of issues trying to set up a wedding with Peter's little crazy peach wanting ass. Now that she's with Mike Hill, you can tell that there's a difference in how much she loves that man. She wants it to be televised, and she also wants to get coins for this situation. She wants a big wedding. COVID fucked up her entire future and how she wanted that wedding to be on 10-10-20. So now, Kenya was very honest with her when she said that you just wanted to do this whole production because you wanted Bravo to film it and you wanted to be on the show. Cynthia is now backpedaling, trying to say that she didn't get married to Peter on the show. She didn't plan to marry Peter on the show, just like she didn't plan to marry Peter when she got a divorce. But we saw Peter ask her, when did you stop loving me? She didn't give a damn about Peter as much as she cared about Mike. And if you ask her how she'll want her dream wedding to be, she'll want Mike to be there because she's thirsty for that man, and she'll also want the wedding to be televised, and she wants Bravo to pay her extra so she can knock off 2 birds with 1 stone. That's what she would want. The problem is, Kenya, I don't feel like she's the right person to be telling Cynthia anything about her wedding. Why? Because Kenya tried to ruin that girl's engagement. Right now, Kenya, I feel like as a friend, this is not your place to now be going as hard and as abrasive as you are doing right now. Not because your ass ain't right, but because if somebody try to ruin my engagement, I need your ass now moving forward in that wedding to be on your best behavior. Don't be telling me nothing. Even if it's the truth, you need to be on your best behavior. And I feel like, and also with Kenya, I don't know how to take her sometimes. Hurt people with Kenya. When she's going through something in her relationship, she always seems to do some jackass moves, even to her own friends when she's hurting. It's like she don't want nobody else around her to be happy because she's pissed off. So I don't know how to take her, and I know that Cynthia is still salty about it. She ain't let it go because the next episode she brought it up. So I feel like this is what it is for Kenya, and she knows she fucked up. Then we got Kenya meeting up with Candy to plan her guilt engagement party because she wants to now use it as an apology to Cynthia for allegedly trying to screw up her initial engagement. But Kenya is not dumb. Kenya has burned bridges with almost half this damn cast members, and she knows for a fact that if Candy's name was not on it, people won't show up. Marlo and her don't get along. Porsha and her don't get along. Candy will show up. Cynthia will show up. Tammy, we don't know which way she's gonna go. The new girl, Toya, might show up, but we also have Fallon in here and Drew Sidora, and not one of them are gonna be feeling Kenya enough to go. Not to mention Porsha's sister still don't even like Kenya, Lauren as well. So it's like Kenya may not have as many people that she would want for the film to show up. So she wants Kandi to put her name on it to make it look like Kandi's the one planning, so they'll show up, and then she'll tell Cynthia, it's me that came up with the idea. Please forgive me for trying to fuck up your engagement in the first place. But the thing that gets me about Kenya is, while she's here trying to tell Kandi that she wants to plan this engagement party, she also throws a jab at her so-called friend by bringing up whatever issues that Cynthia is having with Mike, this whole 10-10-20, to Kandi about it. Why throw shade and bring up her situation or what she's going on with her husband to be if you're also trying to plan an engagement party for her? It's like a nice, nasty type. I'm going to do something nasty first. I'm going to do something nice to cover it up. That's what I don't understand about Kenya's character. That's what irks me about her. I like Kenya. I think she's entertaining. And I know that she does what she does for the purpose of, having the camera on, and she wants to keep her coins going. But when it comes to being friends with Cynthia, I think it's supposed to be genuine. And sometimes I don't know when she's being genuine or being disingenuine. I can't tell anymore. Then we got Pastor Jeanette, Ralph, and Drew. I said in my previous review, Jeanette's ass should not be anywhere in Drew Sidora and Ralph's relationship, as fucked up as that relationship already is. I don't know how the hell this couple made it to 6 years. They look like they were just in love with each other's face and each other's puss and dick, and that's the only thing that they wanted. They're sitting up here, all they can do is fight, not deal with the fight, and then go fuck it and make some babies. They don't seem like they have a real marriage to me. They didn't break through so many different couples therapy sessions, and not one of them worked. This is a sign from God. Y'all not supposed to be together. Because I look at Ralph as somebody that doesn't take instruction well. He's a hard macho man. He doesn't like to be corrected. He interprets correction as you trying to emasculate him. I look at Drew trying to hold on to a man so bad that it doesn't seem like it's going to work. It's like they have these highs and lows. They're really happy, and she thinks it's going to be great. When they're really mad, he does something crazy like disappear for 3 days, and you don't know if he's out here fucking somebody else. Who does that? But they're sitting here, and they also have their mother in the middle of their relationship. They plan to go and see a therapist. Y'all remember last episode at the end? Drew mentioned the word therapist, and Ralph was already on the defense. What did you tell her? Well, she's going to be biased right now. Now they get to the therapist, and Drew basically says that she puts it in a way that she wants love in her marriage. She wants them to have a happy life, but it's almost like she can't tell him certain things without it going a certain way. He then says that his problem is he wants more ass, and he also doesn't want to be emasculated. And then he admits to us that he had an issue with his mama, who is a female. And whenever things go south with his mom, the only way he was able to get an apology from her is when his ass left, as in to punish her and make her feel guilty. Which bring me back to think, this man left Drew for 3 days. It wasn't because he wanted to cool off like he said. He did it because he wanted to punish her, because he wanted to instill the same guilt he put on his mama on her, so she can now apologize when he did something fucked up. This ain't your mama, bitch. You are married to her. You don't get to take sabbaticals for 3 days and go somewhere out of state, and I don't know where your ass is. If you go somewhere for more than 24 hours, your ass better stay there. I will send you the divorce motherfucking papers. What's wrong with you, motherfucker? You don't leave me for 3 days and I don't know where your ass is, and I'm your wife and I have your baby. I wish you would do that to me. He'll come back and I have to go bail me out of jail for murder, because you can't do something like that to me as a married person. You wouldn't even tell me where you're at. Like, he left he skipped state lines. Like, you don't need to go that far to calm down unless you're cheating. That's how I feel. Number two, he said something like Drew treats him the way that Drew's mom treated Drew's dad when they were together, in the sense that Drew's mom, who's a pastor, may have continuously talked down to Drew's father, and that was her example of what a marriage is supposed to be like. So now he feels like she's now doing that to him in the marriage. I haven't seen Drew emasculate him this entire 4 episodes that has gone on yet. I haven't seen it, Ralph. So either this shit is in your head and you just coming up with some reason to be pissed off at this girl so you can go cheat on her again across state lines, or you just delusional as shit, or something's wrong with you in its entirety. I don't believe these two people should even be together. Couples therapy ain't gonna fix it, child. Prayer is not gonna do it. Okay, just let it go. Then we found out that Ralph's father had a heart attack. I'm so sorry, God bless his soul. He passed away, and Drew and Ralph had to go now and pay their respects to the father, because he was somebody that meant something to Ralph in the first place, and I felt for them for that. They deserve the condolences they get for that. Then we got Lauren throwing a surprise party for Porsha, Martin Luther for Porsha, because Porsha has now done certain things that even members of her family have done, in the sense of going out of there and advocating for Black lives loudly and risking her entire, her future for it. Now, Kenya threw shade about Porsha earlier on, saying that Porsha was deliberately going to certain areas to protest, that she knows that she's gonna get arrested. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Now, I'm here for Kenya and some of the stuff that she says. I'm all for the shade. Kenya is funny as hell. I mean, the shade that she throws, sometimes I'll be cracking. Kenya, more hair care. Kenya, more hair care. I mean, I be bopping while she was walking and fucking up Marlowe's event. I mean, I was laughing the whole time. However, in this particular situation, I think that Kenya's full of shit and she's hurt and she's trying to look for somebody else to target, and Porsha is it. I've already resolved myself to the fact that Porsha and Kenya will never be friends. They're not meant to be friends. They're like oil and water. They repel each other because Porsha is too real and Kenya is always going to be jealous of Porsha because Porsha is young, beautiful, and full of life. That's how I feel. Kenya herself is beautiful as well, but I feel like Kenya is intimidated by people who she feels like are more beautiful or more I guess charismatic or likable, just like Drew Sidora. Drew Sidora comes in, I like her charisma, she's gorgeous, I like her body, she's an actor, and Kenya went after that girl immediately and started talking about her weave and everything like that. I feel like she does the same thing to Porsha, and she's been doing that to Porsha since Porsha came on the show. Do I feel like Porsha is out there specifically going to locations that she thinks she's gonna get arrested just so she can get on camera? First of all, who the hell is black during Black Lives Matter when people are out here getting shot? Hell, we're hanging people out. We have this news articles coming out almost every single month saying some black folk was being hung like we were in the 1600s. Do you think, and we had the whole Sandra Bland situation happen. We had the whole Ahmaud Arbery situation happen. We had the whole George Floyd situation happen. This was a tumultuous period. Do you think that any black person want to be sitting in prison or jail or sitting in a jail cell when people are talking about defund the police and police officers are pissed off as hell? They might just kill your ass just out of anger. Do you think that Porsha's out here trying to get herself arrested when she knows that her life is at risk? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I didn't see Kenya out here not one time saying anything about this situation, but now you want to sit up there and rag on somebody else that's doing something that's good because you don't like that girl. I felt like Kenya was out of line. She stretched it too much. I usually like some of the things that she said, but in this case, girl, you are dead wrong. This party was supposed to be uplifting to Porsha and thanking her for the risk that she took on our behalf because that's what she was doing. She was taking risks. Okay, now Lauren also knows that the shade that Kenya has thrown at Porsha this entire time, it is not, Lauren ain't dumb. She's not about to feed into this little bit drama. She's not going to have Kenya there trying to ruin a situation that she knows that Kenya is not supportive of, and she had every right to do so. Kenya felt salty. Cynthia said that she wanted to bring a +1 and it wanted to be Kenya. It was Cynthia's fault for Kenya feeling like her invite was rescinded, because Cynthia said she wanted to bring a +1. Lauren said you can bring a +1 and she said they're going to be Kenya. But Lauren then called her later and said she don't feel comfortable for Kenya coming because she don't want to ruin this party for her sister. It was Cynthia that put herself in that situation, even though Lauren said that she didn't want her ass to come. So Cynthia needs to go and tell Kenya it was my fault for pushing it because Lauren's ass don't want you there. She never gave you an invite, girl. You were my +1. Get over it. Kenya threw a fit. She asked production, did y'all do this on purpose? The production said, no, we didn't know. Kenya took all of 5 seconds to go and start bashing the party, saying that she didn't want to go there anyway. She da-da-da-da-da. I mean, she called Candy and talked shit, and after she's done talking shit, she's not acting like she don't care about it. Her feelings were definitely hurt, but Kenya, I don't know why your ass is shocked. I saw you throw several shade on Instagram before the show even aired, and that wasn't the first time, okay? So I don't believe that you were that surprised that Porsha's sister Lauren, who Porsha confides in, even on and off the show, would not invite you to something that's so important to her. You don't even support what Porsha was doing. Why would you even want to be there, girl? I don't know why she got so mad. I would have been like, you know what? Porsha and I ain't cool. I'm going to have my own event for Cynthia, and I just want to invite her ass. How about that? That's how I would have done it. I wouldn't have just, done all this. I would have just got your ass back and called it a day since you want to be petty. Now, Porsha shows up to her party, and Porsha is definitely, before she shows up, we find out that Fallon, Joy, Cynthia, Kenya, Toya was there. Hell, even Marlo's ass was there. Freaking Toya, her loud mouth, she has no respect. She just says whatever the hell comes into her mind. And for some people, I can excuse it because I do the same thing. Whatever comes into my mind, I said it. But Toya straight up accused Fallon of being a gold digger. She straight up said it in a nice, nasty way. You look like the type of girl that only dates old men with money. Bitch, how do you know what kind of man I'm dating? Are you up my puss? Do you know how many men I've been with in my past? Are you researching me? Are you thirsty to know what I'm doing with my life? Girl, do you have no hobbies? That's what I'm thinking. Because Fallon's looking at her like, do you know me? Half of you over here accuse me of being a gold digger, and I'm married with 3 kids. My husband has X amount of kids. We building the entire, another tribe. We building a whole basketball team. He got 5, I got 3. It's 8 kids. I would not be with a man that is not going to be able to support all my kids. It's not necessarily because he's old and rich or anything. It's just, this is what I need to do to take care of myself. And you don't know me like that. Toya, I feel like, has a problem with Fallon because maybe she's intimidated by her and what she's got. I think she's jealous. That's how I feel. And I think that she's taking jabs at her because of her jealousy. Now, they did have Tanya take Porsha out earlier while Lauren planned a party, so it could be a surprise. And that was a very good thing because Tanya does like Porsha. Porsha comes in, she's surprised. She likes what Lauren's doing. She sees the artwork of all the people that came before her that did the things that she was doing. She starts crying because it really hit home for her. I'm happy that Porsha did this whole Black Lives Matter thing. I don't think that it should be the focus of this Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hell, give us some drama. Give us another Snakegate, okay? Give us something else. Hell, this better be the last season if this is the best you can do. I don't know if I would have blamed COVID, except y'all not having the scenes with masks on, so it ain't COVID's fault. Y'all just ain't got nothing to give us. So either wait till COVID ends, so something crazy can happen, you can do a show about it, or they should have recorded Dennis and Porsha before Porsha decided to break up with him so we can see them fighting and what they fought about. But all this extra fill that they're doing is just fillers. I don't know if I could do this for 4 more episodes, for real. I don't know if this is what I want to see for Real Housewives. I don't. Now, that is how the episode ends. They show on the next episode that Kenya is going to do what she always does. Because one of the reasons why Candy was looking at Kenya was talking to Candy about how she would have showed up to Porsha's surprise party and her ass would have been on her best behavior, which is a damn lie. I don't think that she would have. They showed several episodes of Kenya acting a fool at people's event, including Marlo's events, and doing the most. Almost ruining Cynthia's engagement, things that she's done in the past, ruining Porsha's initial engagement party or event when Porsha first came on the show, yelling at her about her making a mistake and calling her Miss America and a Miss USA, whatever the hell that she was, on the speaker. She did a lot to fuck up people's events. Do I believe that Kenya, when she's over here throwing shade at Porsha, would not have thrown one single shade at Porsha at her party? No, I don't. Because here we are in the next episode. We're now at the surprise engagement party that Kenya and Candy are supposed to be throwing for Cynthia. Kenya takes that moment to now throw a jab at Porsha, even though Porsha wasn't the one who didn't invite her. It was Lauren. So is Kenya gonna change? No. Kenya is miserable. Mark ain't dicking her down. Her husband she chose is neglecting her and fucking every woman but her. He's out here having his little trysts. He don't know how to be a father. He don't know how to be a husband. She's on the verge of divorce. She's on the verge of embarrassing herself yet again. Marlo's out there telling people that she can't keep a man. So now that she's miserable in her life, she's gonna go ahead and go after people who are happy because she wants to destroy their happiness if she's not happy. That's what that is. Period. So she's gonna wait till this engagement. She's gonna fuck it up again like everything else. Kenya, I need y'all to grow up. I need you to repent. I need you to seek that joy within yourself and learn not to fuck up people's happiness because you are going through something. I feel for you. I like you, Kenya, but I feel like you're mean, girl, when you are going through something. You don't treat people right. You're entertaining when you're happy, but when you're sad, it's just sad to watch, child. It is, because I don't see what Porsha did to you, girl. You're going after that girl like she stole your lunch money. I don't know what the problem is. Did she steal your birthright, girl? Did she steal the candy from you? What did she do? Did she throw you in the trash can when you were a kid? What did Porsha do to you that's so bad that you got to keep going after her so much? I don't understand it. Somebody tell me what it is. Am I missing something? Let me know in your comments below what you think about this episode. What you think about Kenya's behavior? What you think about all this, what Bravo's giving us? I can't do it. Now, I wanted to give y'all an entertaining review because that's my job. Y'all are here to be entertained, child, and I'm entertain you to the end. But I'm not doing this thing for the next, 10, 15 more episodes. If this is what all they're going to give me, child, bravo. I'm going to boycott your ass. I will. So give me something. Give me some life. Speaking of which life, I'm going to be reviewing Grown Up Hip Hop Atlanta that's doing this Thursday starting. I'm going to get in that one too. I'm going to review that for y'all. I'm still going to keep reviewing Salt Lake City because I think that my reviews are a hell of a lot better than the episodes, but y'all need to see it. I'm going to do it all the way to the end. Hopefully they'll get better. If they don't, I'm not doing it no more. I'm going to find other shows to review. I'm waiting for Married to Medicine to come back on because I can't wait for that show to come back on. There's been this whole scuttlebutt that Robin Dixon was fired from Real Housewives of Potomac. That's not true. I'm still going to keep reviewing that, and we're going to keep going and having fun. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, notification bell. Let me know what you think about this episode, how y'all feel about this entire season and where it's going in episode 4. Okay? Y'all have a good evening. Bye! Toodles.